several debates on it. But most of his friends were saved and had a personal relationship with Christ, and so he began to talk to me about it, and I was very defensive and really did not care about it. While that was going on, I was also attending a weekly meeting with my brother. They show a movie about the rapture. It really intrigued me, and they end the night with prayer. And as they close, I'm sitting in the back, and I flippantly say a prayer, which is pretty I don't know, bold, maybe ignorant, and arrogant. I pretty much said, listen, I don't know if you're really true, or I don't even believe this garbage, but if you're so true, why don't you just come down and show me? And that was my prayer. Several nights after that, I was in my room, and it was about 11 or 12 o'clock at night, and I had just finished reading a novel. Put the book down and stretched on my bed, and as I was stretching, all of a sudden I noticed that the room, I don't know, dark, but not really physically dark. It was just getting weird and evil, and I was like, what's going on? And as I'm thinking these thoughts, something grabs me from my shoulders and drags me and pins me to my pillow. And at that point my body begins to react, and finally the door opens up, and I'm thinking it's my brother that's going to walk in to rescue me, but in walks this figure, which later on I found out was a demon, and as it walks to my bed, it sort of is communicating that it's going to kill me. And I'm convinced now that if it gets me, I'm dying that night. At that same moment, I think I was just going through my head about, okay, Allah is the God of Islam. Can He help? And I just knew, for some reason, this was beyond Him. And so I thought, Jesus, can He help? And so, as I'm thinking these thoughts, this figure is coming towards my bed. It reaches my bed and then it disappears. I can't see him anymore. Whatever was holding me down, gets released, and I can move again. So I got up from my bed and ran out of the room, woke up my brother, Mahmoud, and asked him, told him what had happened, and he at first said, did you have a dream? And I said, no, this was real. I remember still saying, listen, my shoulders are hurting from whatever was holding me down here. And so he began to talk to me about the whole experience, and I was like, this is great, but I am terrified, so help me out here, what's going on? And I said, I really believe this thing is going to kill me. And he said, well, there's only one person that has authority over demons and angels. And I said, who? He said, it's Jesus. And I said, okay, I'm praying to Him, and whatever, sign me out, pretty much. And so that night we prayed together, and my prayer was,
I don't know who you are, Jesus. I don't know if I can call you Lord,
but I need your help. And I've heard that you're the only one who can save me from this, to keep me from this. And so I'll give you my life, give you everything I have. And then my brother prayed for me. And so after the prayer, felt better, but not, totally well. And so he said, okay, well, we'll see you in the morning, And my thought was, move over because I'm sleeping with you tonight. And he said, no, why don't you go back in that room? I said, are you crazy? I'm not going back in that room. And he said, no, you shouldn't go back. You said you're going to trust Jesus, so go back in the room. So I go back to the room and I turn on all the lights. I take this Bible that my brother gave me, and so I'm reading it. It's, he told me to read John, so I'm reading John. But all of a sudden, my body begins to shake uncontrollably, and I'm going, oh no, here we go again. I'm always waiting to get pinned down again, and I just find myself sitting on my bed with my eyes open, staring into one corner of the room where it was just lit up with this glow of this presence. I believe it was the presence of Christ just introducing himself to me. And I remember just looking in the corner of that room, and it was amazing to me because it was there was so much peace.